just want to talk about something that came across my mind as I was eating dinner and listening to this one YouTube video. Basically, the topic is just about how you have to be dumb to be successful. And yeah, I do relate to that a lot. Despite me being kind of a failure right now, being a failure, me being a failure meaning that I'm just not hosting any job right now. I'm just not doing anything really. I'm actually making games online, but that's another topic to go into. But yeah, you do have to be kind of dumb to be successful. So to make a long story short, I'm just summarizing a freaking novel right here. The novel being what happened to myself a few months ago. I fell into a really bad position where I was just basically pleasing everybody all the time, right? It was just really shit. Yeah, no, it was just really shit. It's the topic for another day, I guess. But I was just pleasing people all the time. I wasn't treating myself right. I was blaming myself on a lot of nonsense. I was inviting myself into a lot of nonsense, and it was to a point where I just felt like I had to literally unalive myself. It got really bad to a point. So how I got out of that was it's really, really dumb and counterintuitive, really, now in retrospect. I basically did the what do you even call that, hikimori thing. I'm still doing it because it's actually leading me somewhere to more my original starting point, really back in square one, where I was just starting before I it's just long story, right? I thought I was at square two, but in reality I was just I was just looking at square two basically. Yeah, I'm basically back at square one right now, but the point is, it was really counterintuitive. It was really dumb for what I did to get myself out of that bad situation that I don't really want to talk about right now because it would just be a whole other thing. I just did the self-isolation, did the hikimori thing I was just mentioning. That was just really counterintuitive because at the time I was mentally really shattered. I obviously need help. I obviously need to be around people, but that didn't really work. I thought it was just the people, I thought it was just the people that I was just surrounding myself with. And yeah, partially true, but at the same time, just something in me just clicked and I just stopped communicating with most people, right? Obviously there's still an element to it that I'm not gonna get into. That's gonna go into another bit. But I just stopped communicating with people for the most part, and that helped me. Basically for more than 6 months, I was just alone. Obviously I was with my parents, with my mom mostly, but but yeah, that was really counterintuitive, and that was really dumb. Someone could say, hey, how can you reset your mental well-being if you're just staying at home? alone all the time. And like that's just really counterintuitive. But like the thing is, it works, right? Like the really dumb things work sometimes. Right? Like you just have to go into action. Like I just found myself, just scrambling one day. Like long story short, again, I was going to like a CC, like community college, and it was just really like a really unsatisfying experience. I should have went to real college, like like my scores weren't like really that bad. Like I think I was just dragging myself down. But like long story short, I didn't go into anywhere else, but like I went to that CC, and yeah, like it was just pretty much like the worst time of my life. Yeah, like right, like I got carried off a little bit, but like here's the other thing, right? Like I planned so heavily into it. I planned so much into the thing of going to college and stuff like that I just burned myself out. I was like, oh, I was just never going to get anywhere. Like I'm destined to fail, and all that stupid bullshit. And yeah, like I did fail because I was just telling myself that, and like I was just being too meticulous with it. Meticulous. Like I was just being too precise with it, right? Like I was like, yeah, if I go here, then 2 years later, I get this associates, and then I can get my bachelor's, and then I can do this and do that. Like that turned out to be like all bullshit, all bogus. Yeah, like no, like it's just you just have to go do it, right? Like now if I think about it, like if I were to just go to college, like right now I'm pretty interested in well excuse me. Well, like right now I'm not really interested in like anything per se. Like it just I know college, it's pretty much it's kind of like bullshit for me at the moment. It basically because of my perception, and again, all this can be tied back to like me being too meticulous, too precise with everything, like too like scrutinizing everything, like just basically having some sort of like weird God complex in my own life, right? Like and yeah, like that just caused me to just not get anywhere because I'm just not doing anything. Instead, I'm just sitting here like looking at like where I can go instead of going to places. But yeah, no, like I think if I keep on ranting, I think I'll just not make sense. Like this would just be raw. Like I'm not gonna cut this or anything. Like probably I probably sound some sort of awkward, some sort of too hyper or something, but like I don't really care. Like this is just to build my self-confidence and to basically stop myself from like scrutinizing myself too hard, because I do have a tendency to do that. But yeah, no, yeah, these are just my thoughts. Like it is very counterintuitive on what you have to do.